And we are back, I guess, whatever. Hey, it's me, Chris Gray Show. Happy fucking New Year. Hopefully everybody was safe and they did things that they liked and stuff like that. I know I didn't. Absolutely. Probably bringing in the new year. This new year was probably one of the worst New Years I ever had in my life. Like that, one of the absolute worst. And last year I was alone. Um, so I'll just say that and just keep it as that though. But I still feel good about, even with that bullshit, I still feel good about the year, right? Like I feel good, right? My spirits have been lifted a little bit too, right? So hopefully everybody feels good. Hopefully everybody has grand plans coming into the new year. And if you don't, then you just don't, right? Because people always want to say, I'm gonna do this in the new year. I'm gonna do that in the new year. You're talking about some shit you could have did like the moment you said, I want to go do this, and you didn't go do that because you wanted to wait until the beginning of the year to do that, you really don't want to do it. You know? I was never a resolution dude, right? I just hope to have a year better than the previous year. And last year was a really shit year. I'm not going to fucking hold you. It was a shit year. One of the worst years of my life. One of the absolute worst years of my life. Just the worst, right? So hopefully we don't carry none of that baggage into the new year. I don't like motherfuckers who just sit back and say, yo, I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that, right? To me, that just means that you cannot physically make what you need to happen, right? Because when I was making music, the biggest thing was being afraid to actually just do it, right? And I will always tell people that, I really want to do it and shit. But it wasn't until I actually started to do it, it became it became a real thing, right? I didn't manifest it into anything. I just said I want to do it and just didn't do it. It didn't do it for a long ass time. And I missed my creative window in hip hop because I didn't do it for a long time and I waited to the very end and then tried to do it and shit. And I was okay at it, but I waited too long and I think I missed my window, right? But I say all that to say this. I don't believe in manifesting anything, right? What's meant for you will be meant for you. I believe manifestation is the lazy way to do shit, right? Or to get things done, quote unquote. I'd rather do things, right? I'd rather put my hands on things and actually try to do things. That's what it took with this podcast, right? One day I was like, I want to do a podcast. And then I just started doing a podcast. I didn't research shit. I didn't look at what anything. I didn't look into anything about podcasting. I just knew whatever I knew about podcasting came from what I seen from Joe, right? So I just do things, right? I try things. I don't just think things and then they just sit there, right? And I just hope that it had just happened for me. No, I don't do that shit, right? Especially, when it comes to content creation too, like I have to do it. It doesn't matter if people watch. It doesn't matter if people engage. I'm not doing it for everybody, right? This makes me feel good. I like this shit. This shit fun as fuck to me, right? I appreciate those who do fuck with me, right? Like, comment, and subscribe and all that other good stuff, right? But I don't do it for fame or popularity. I don't necessarily want to be famous because I'm too private for that, right? I'm a huge introvert. I'm very, very low key, right? Even with my friends, I'm really low, right? I'm very low maintenance. You don't have to really talk to me too much, right? I don't need too much. I don't require much, right? Especially in relationships, I don't require much, right? All I ask for you to do is be your genuine self. And if that mixes with my genuine self, then we're going to be all right. Physically, I'm already attracted to you if I'm able to even tell you anything else, right? So you're already in the door, right? But how do we connect mentally, right? It's a whole nother fucking story, right? How you connect with a motherfucker mentally, especially when the motherfucker ain't got no mental to connect with. Should be happening. So fuck the manifestation people. But if you manifest things, if you think that works for you, cool. I'm just making fun of you. Fuck. Anyway, before I move on, like I said, what's meant for you is meant for you. You can have a dream for your life, but that's just a delusion that you believe that you just believe to make you feel good if you don't actually put no action to it, right? So my dreams, all the dreams that I have action behind it. It don't just have words on a fucking vision board. Fuck you people too. Let's make a vision board of our hopes, wants, and dreams. No, what's meant for you will be meant for you, regardless of what you do, right? Life changes in a fucking instant. I mean, in an instant, not an instance, because that sounds horribly ridiculous and ignorant. Check this shit out, right? This is the challenges of black manhood. This shit's only a minute. I'm gonna let that shit run for a little bit. I'm gonna stop it. Then we're gonna talk about it. Okay?
Makes you a bitch. You can't admit that you're in pain because that makes you weak.
Yeah.
You can't admit that you're sad because that makes you weak. And if that was it, Keenan, that would be bad enough.
Yeah.
But we won't admit we're happy.
Wow.
Because we might look goofy. We can't admit we're excited because we got to act like we've been there before. We can't admit we're in love because it means somebody has control over us.
So you're stuck in this
stoic reality of manhood that actually reduces my humanity. So I am at the greatest level of strength when I don't feel shit.
If that's not the motherfucking truth, I don't know what is. As a man, the less and less and less I give a fuck about anything that's going on, the more the more powerful I feel, right? The more detached I am from all of you fucking people, the stronger I feel, right? The more time I spend alone, the stronger I feel. I just feel weak when I'm around people, right? Because people are fucking draining and stuff like that. And I have a habit of taking on people's emotions. That's why I don't give a fuck about what you're going through personally. Not because I don't give a fuck about you, is that I'll take that on and then your issues will weigh on me. I don't know why that happens, but that fucking happens and it freaks me out. So I don't like doing that shit. Everything he said in that shit was true. Everything. Every single thing he said in that clip was true. Especially that last part, right? That's just what it is when you're around men, right? The women already mad. I can smell the pissed off on the women and shit. Hopefully they don't listen to it or watch it or anything like that, right? Because I don't give a fuck who watches this. I don't know, man. Just how I feel about this shit, man. I don't. I guess it comes from never being popular, right? And growing a healthy disdain for popularity. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, right? But I never liked a lot of light on me. That shit always makes me look weird and shit. I don't like that. I like to just be chilling off to the side and stuff like that. Let me just chill off to the side. You niggas could be in the spotlight. You a bunch of spotlight niggas, right? You a bunch of look at me head ass niggas, right? That's a whole bunch of y'all niggas on the internet. Just look at me and shit like that, right? They're like dogs trying to balance, fucking seals trying to balance balls on your noses and shit like that. That's what social media look like to me. A whole bunch of motherfuckers balancing balls on their noses and shit. Right? Look at me. Engage with me. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. What else? I had some shit about Cardi B, but that was so fucking long ago because I ain't did no fucking show in 2 weeks and shit. Nigga need a break. So I took one. But we back at it, making fun of you, and you. Do I have more clips to show you? I actually fucking do. No more sad black man stuff, though. We can get to something else later. Also, fuck Myron Gaines. Fuck the dude who killed them people in New Orleans. I'm not going to say his name, but fuck that dude. Let's see. Oh. We got another one. We got another one, guys. We caught another cheater. Guys. Check this shit out.
This is Diane. She's got something to say. She doesn't know what's on the cards. Not at all. Right, you can start now, one at a time. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Get her ass.
Okay.
Get her ass.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Badass.
Okay. Right, put that one down. What the is that?
Motherfuckers. See?
Yeah, but
See? That's what they do. That's what they do. That's just what they do. That's what they niggas do. They lie and they cheat right in front of you. Y'all playing the same game too. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Y'all are crazy, right? Speaking of which, just real quick, what the fuck is this?
Go!
Hold on. That's us. She's all of us. She's us. This is our collective state of confusion because no one knows what the fuck they are looking at right now. You know what? That man has a wife and kid, and I don't. Have a good night, guys.